It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Trevor Bauer gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 4-10.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. The temperature here at game time still definitely on the cool side. 51 degrees at first pitch. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
Dexter Fowler is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike one.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, batting .500, 4 for 8. He's taken him deep once. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
To the plate now, Brad Miller, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Edman at second with 2 down. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Aquino is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. Cardinals nothing. Reds stepping in at the plate. Back right after this on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a real solid season last year. ERA under 3 on the year, which is pretty good in this day and age of high scoring and a lot of home runs. Let's see if he can duplicate that year and make this one just as good. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches in this one today.
So striding forward now, Brian Goodwin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-0 offering.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
The 3-1.
Full count.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in, Joey Votto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nobody out, runner on first. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
None out, runners at first and second. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Thomas has it for route number 1.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
2 on here with 1 man out. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Castellanos is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
First and second now, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming on is Fowler. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. He's set, and the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Here's the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The set and the 2-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. An inning in the books, no score on MLB Network. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Barnhart corrals it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, number 13.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. And this is low, ball 1. 2. Playing here in his age 34 season, he was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's a fastball looked at for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
0-1 the count to Molina.
1-1.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Now here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Galvis, a 5'10" switch hitter. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two and two.
I got the count. 2-2.
The 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Aristides Aquino waits on deck. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bottom of the second here with no score.
That's a ball.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it. but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin.
The center fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2 out with the man at first. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
.30 pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And he fouls this one off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Winker.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winker. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Sent on the ground out to second. Miller's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder Lane Thomas.
35. Lane.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
3-1 the count now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now the pitch. Inside and low, 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
First offering on its way. And he pops it up. Carpenter moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now batting, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
In now, Freddie Galvis. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
From the stretch, a swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike.
Got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. All set for the start of the fourth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Goodwin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. 1 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
No runs, no hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2-2.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Big spot right here. Gotta find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2 and 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Two down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Fouled off. Full count now, 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Left side. Galvis gets to it. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Fouled away.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1 and 2. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Hit out towards second. Miller is there. And there's one down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Number 33 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 33.
Ready once again, Brian Goodwin. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Four runs, only 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball. Blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Back goes Fowler, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Redlegs have added on. It's now a 5-0 game. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1, well below the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. From the stretch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Mike Moustakas would be next. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The next 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike 3. One in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. We played 4. It's the Reds 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count to Molina. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And it's fouled away. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
To the plate now, Lane Thomas. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Bases are empty. One man out. This is skied out toward right. Aquino is there. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Aquino is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that, a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 5 innings complete. Reds lead this one 5-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
0-1 count, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. hard hit ball to short. Galvis is there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home.
Hey! Two balls, 1 strike.
All even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas is there. 2 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Goodwin. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out. Nope, outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The first baseman, number 19.
In is Joey Votto now. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Brad Miller.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
That evens it up 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
3-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too low, 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
A runner at first with no outs here. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Miller rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and the deficit is cut to 4 now. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Raisel Iglesias comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. Iglesias is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble, and what does he do? He kind of puts it in fifth gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Matt Carpenter goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. One out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the stretch. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's set. Here it comes. Lane Thomas is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard. Foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's the Reds 5 and the Cardinals 1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Here's the first pitch to him.
At the ball.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-0 home.
Yeah. I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Line to the right side. Fowler is there, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Nick.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Fouled off. Fouled away. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So striding in, Mike Moustakas. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Popped him up. Edman has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Archie Bradley is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 23, Archie Bradley.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He flew out in his last at bat.
Tyler.
Pitch on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Bradley, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Edman.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
don't get too many pitches a day in the big league right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In now, Dexter Fowler, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. He gets him to swing through that one. He's in control.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're down 5-1. John Brebbia is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
John Brebbia.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
I got 3 and 2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting. Number
At the plate,
44.
Aristides Aquino. Pitch on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Reds are down in order. They're up 5-1. Amir Garrett comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Brad Miller. First pitch of the at-bat, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Turned on down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. The 0-2 once more is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Paul DeYoung stands in as he looks at a called strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Galvis over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
The catcher, number 4,
Yadi Molina digging in now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1. And this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final today. The Reds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Trevor Bauer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Jack Flaherty couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.